on Mondays, it's recording day. So Rachel will come in at 11 in the morning to finish the script, make sure the script is all good, and then I'll come in to make sure the studio's all set up.
So we do the actual broadcast, which is the stories that people have written, and we have the anchors read them on screen.
The workshop will be held on October 4th at 12:20 in College Hall, room 145.
And then general meetings on Wednesdays. That's when we'd hash out what projects we had that we wanted to do, what we were doing for the screening, any other kind of general business we had going.
We regroup and share stories for our next tape and where we can discuss what we can do better.
We have a full studio with 3 teleprompters. It makes it much easier to do a full newscast taped live or live to tape.
Brendan, Brett, and like these, the main people I hung out with for years was through that 5-day. We still hang out to this day. We still work on films to this day.
But who wants to edit the screening? It gives you a lot of editing experience, and you have to make sure that you have enough time to like render it out a long time in advance, because it takes a long time to render it all out.
I know the movie that was supposed to get showed at the end was having some major issues, and they got that to us the last minute.
We all love just hanging out though in the little room up on the top of the theater. Because a couple of us, we love to make the projects, but sometimes we don't like to watch them. Like, we get nervous for the reaction for people, no matter how confident we are.
Every time I start a semester, we announce, I think all the faculty does, but I especially announce the fact that it's important to be involved with CAPG, that CAPG involvement really means that you'll have a connection with the program and especially the school.
Some notable teachers in the comm department is, one of them is Alan Shear.
First of all, where's the mic?
It's under you.
Oh, is it seriously? I thought it was...
Well, aside from Alan being the proctor of CAPG and him teaching a lot of the, at least early video courses, he ends up getting people to join CAPG because, you get more experience and real-world expertise with it.
John had visions of stuff, and I really worked hard to understand what his attempt was at doing this, and it really was that everyone who takes a communication class is a member of the club and has to produce something. The students didn't quite interpret it that way at the time, but that's the way I interpret it.
Damn, I'm gonna be late for class! On my first day, I'll try the... Are you alright?
No, not really.
Hey, get to class!
In September of 1992, the area moved to the PE building.
I don't think we ever had a typical week because we never had anything that we had to specifically follow. We just had to create.
I would be editor sometimes. I would be tech services sometimes. That was a CAPG position.
You'd go to your classes, you'd then hang out in the hallways, you hang out in the editing lab, you hang out in Porter's office. You just make friends.
We were sort of like a separate entity down there because we were so far away from the rest of the campus. But we interacted with the drama club a lot because we were right next to them. Our classes were right in the same building and everything.
The way we managed the group of CAPG was we had student managers who organized themselves with our support to be like a TV station or a film studio where they chose what they were going to produce.
We had classes called studio classes, and they were like our labs. They were a 1-credit class where we produced The Buzz, as it was in that time. It was a news magazine show. So back then, you were automatically in CAPG if you were a comm member, and then the board ran those classes.
We had these really large classrooms with 40 people, and they would be tasked with creating projects, usually 3 projects per semester.
And then it was all pieced together with the anchors, which was the group I actually started on.
Neil and I are here enjoying the relaxing sunlight on this beautiful grassy knoll here at Park House Hall. It provides great relaxation between classes for students during their finals and everything.